Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a question from one of my users, and the question is this: how do you use the expansion sets to create new user sets? And actually, that's an awesome question, and I've been thinking about how I wanted to put this together, and it's actually going to be a very long video, so I'm like, I really don't want it to take that long, but there's no way of covering all of that information quickly. So what I decided to do um, is to break it up into three separate sections. Now, usually what I do is, I create a video and then I release it Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and the next video is the next week and so on. I'm not going to do that with this video, with these three videos, because quite frankly, I'd be going crazy. Like, okay, I've done this, now I want to do this, and I need to see it. So actually, I'm going to release all three at the same time, but it's going to be in three parts. That way, if you have the time, you can continue, and if not, they're there for the next time that you look at, and you don't have to like stop in the middle of a video. But we're going to actually install two of the expansion kits. That's going to be part one. Part two, we're actually going to create a new user set. So and not just the accordion. We've done that already, where I showed you how to kind of explore this. We're actually going to put one together, create it, the accordion section, and the orchestral section. And obviously, I don't want to that's going to take a lot of time, because it does take time to actually go through. But what I'm going to do for that section is actually show you the settings that you need to put in. And you can change the settings. I've said this in I don't know how many videos. This is an art. Okay, this is, yeah, it's a little technical as far as here's the program and here's how you use it. But the real trick is listening with your ears. And it's an art form. Can you see the music that's there? Can you see the sounds that you want to get out? And the only way you do that is through experimentation. So anyway, that's going to be part two, where we're actually going to create these, store them onto a flash drive. Part three is where we're going to actually take the user set and put it into the accordion and see how it sounds. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like and subscribe button below. I would appreciate that. So thank you. First thing, you have to have the expansion kits. Now, we've done that already. There's a video out there. You can look that video up if you're uncertain. But basically, you go out to the Roland site and you can download. And there are three that you can download. The problem is you only have 2 slots to put these in. For this, we're going to take the Alpine selection, and we're also going to add the extra orchestral sounds that you wouldn't normally have with the Roland FR-1x. 3 different folders. So the first one over here is the orchestral sounds. And when you download those and expand those, because they come down as a zip file, when you do that, they actually give you all of these. Now, the BI3 is actually the sounds that we're going to add. These others are all user sets that they've created using these sounds. In this one is the Alpine. So here's the Alpine sounds. And this is a user program that they have created. And this is a user set using those. Now this is my flash drive that I'm going to use to put in the information into the Roland. Now, I already have things here, but what we're going to do here, I'm going to come down here, right click, tell it format. I'm going to take all of those and just go ahead and format. It's going to say, warning, you're going to destroy everything on here. Well, that's okay, because that's what I meant to do. So, okay. And it has now formatted that, and I can close it. We need to take the sounds. Well, I'm going to take the Alpine. I'm going to copy and paste it. So it is now copying onto that. It's a slow flash drive, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be faster. Now that's the Alpine. We're now going to take the Orchestral. Copy it. Paste it over. Now I have both of those sounds. So at this point, we're going to actually, again, sorry for the switching, but switch cameras so you can actually see how we're going to do that. We're going to install the Alpine in location 1 and the Orchestral in location 2. As always, the accordion's off, taking the flash drive, putting the flash drive in the USB memory slot, turning the accordion on. As you can see over here, it's coming up. It's now ready to go. We need to go into the parameters, and we're looking for the SND. SND. So you press and hold. This is coming up. Now we need to select. So that is in register 3 and 4. 4 will go down, 3 brings it up. So we're looking for SND. It's pretty far down. SND. Select which sound we want. Now, if you notice, 1 and 3, that's all we have. Well, we want 1. We're going to do the first one first. So we're going to select that, hit the enter button, and it's asking where do we want to put it, 1 or 2. If you remember, I said we were going to put this one in 1, the other one in 2. So we want it in 2, or sorry, we want it in 1, and we press enter. Now, what's going to happen is this is actually going to sit, it's going to take about 1.5 minutes because we're loading all of the information in. This is all of the sounds. So it's going to take about 1.5 minutes. And I'm just going to cut back to this when it is done. Hopefully you saw that it then said done. So now we have the Alpine set loaded into memory location 1. We have to do the same thing to get the orchestral sounds. So now we're going to hold the set. Now this time it's already at sound because we haven't turned the accordion off. So we want sound. So now we're going to go, which one do we want? Well, this time we want 3. 3 are the orchestral sounds. So we want 3. We hit the enter key. Now it's going to say, where do we want it? Well, we don't want it in 1 because we just put the Alpine set in 1. So we're going to select 2. We hit the enter key again, and it says loading. And again, it will take about 1.5 minutes or so. As you can see, it has finished, and now both sound sets are loaded. So we have the expansions. Both expansion kits are loaded, and we're actually ready to create our own unique sounds for the Roland FR-1x. That's a good place to stop this video, and that's going to end part 1. Part 2, we're actually going to go ahead and create an entirely new set of sounds for the accordion. So if you haven't, please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, until next time.